time to light the beam for your top play of the year. Who will win 1 million VC? Here are your finalists. Your first finalist is the random wizard for hopping over one defender to posterize a second. Is this fantastic finish enough?
I hate this. I don't think I can take much more.
I'm doubling down, it's too late to look for the exit. They hit that girl so goddamn high, nobody will ever come kiss me. Be myself. I got everybody mad at me for it. I hate to be so high, they give me a surplus battery for it. It's an expensive cut, 10 times whatever your salary is. These some big ass pockets, I probably should get them a salad or something. Yeah, I was trying to hit this. I guess I could take one too. I don't think I could take much more. It ain't right if I fake what's true. I looked in the mirror and
So your ass would probably would hate me too. I got better to balance on her ass.
I don't see no fuzzy so you can't get attention from me. If I got 100, first up contention for me. I'm gonna keep my head up till someone come and take it from me. Time for me to stress when I got baby coming in. I keep begging for that sauce, they some like play do with this shit. Not worry about the distance, private plane to see that bitch. We had something going, such a shame to see that deal. I was trying to hit this.
I guess I could take one too. I don't think I could taste much more.
It ain't right if I fake what's true. I looked in the mirror and
So your ass would probably would hate me too.
I go pedal to metal, this car go fast. She like when I make that road go pass it. That magic trick, money talk, the magic Johnson. I don't see no fuzzy so you can't get attention from me. If I got 100, first up in contention for me. I'm gonna keep my head up till someone come and take it from me. She like when I make that road. She like when I make that road. Keep winning. I just get so good at hiding feelings. Pretending you're fine when really you've been there. You can't keep patching up your pain, taking shots at the bar. Know exactly how you feel, I know what's in your heart. Young nigga came a long way with so many. Cook that shit up, Quay.
Hold on, let me turn on my light. I don't only want none of that doing me. I'm going to my life like your head in the water. She's trying to lean your low down and hang with savages. Don't bring it home. I'm going bougie. I'm switching my profile. Get sick of this shit, put some up, yeah.
Finish enough to take over the final vote. Or will our winner be King Op from the wreck for the ultimate behind-the-back pass from the baseline, clearing the run?
I was gonna say, where's my career at? I'm about to just play my career till the next round starts.
Everything good, MP?
Yes, ma'am.
Game time, baby. Have a great game, boss.
I swear to souls. Looking at my cup, gas in my blood.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And
Yeah,
all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So the New York starting five. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Then it's Barry. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's McBride in at the point guard.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
When we talk about Emmanuel quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive. Really known as a microwave scorer, quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Trying his luck from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
3-point field goal.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal. Just spots the ready shooter.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And there's the call on A-Train. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McBride. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And go left side. Down low. Barrett. And it's sent back by PD.
Durant covering a lot of territory with his length.
Ooh.
4 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on KD. 13 feet away.
And fire inside of KD, wanting to be his best in every phase of the game, including the defensive end.
Here's Booker. Drops one in from the wing.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Robinson drives in, and there's the call on H. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3, and New York looking at who they've got. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
That's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And when you talk about offensive weaponry, Brent, the Suns are loaded.
These guys are absolutely scary, Kevin, night after night. They can come in with guys who could fill it up from anywhere on the floor. So hard to stop that kind of potency on the offensive end. When the play breaks down, you go to the talent, and man, they loaded with talent.
Here's A-Train. The Knicks making the shot. His three-pointer's off the mark. Hart, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's A-Train. And again for 3.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season.
Yeah, that's his 337th straight this year, tying him with Steph's 2021 season. Only Curry and Harden have hit more than a single season.
That's who's checked in for Lee. And a switcher also for New York. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's A-Train. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 6th assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's quickly. He has 6. Here's Randall, blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Randall's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And Julius Randle is just such a bull out there with that great body control and strength.
A-Train, good.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Knicks trail by 12. To the inside, here's Grimes. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's A-Train. This game an incredible scoring display for him. For the 3. Rebound by Okogie. Suns leading by 10. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's what. Finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous.
Do we have a money base? No way. Oh, it's base Diaz.
And they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
My base Cavs.
Terrible three-point shooting. I understand it's about analytics, but they need actions inside the arc because they can't hit from outside at all.
Okay, and now and that is it for halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah,
The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And for the Knicks, up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Randall's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. We've got Lee. He's out there with Goodwin. Medu is out there with A-Train. And it's Watanabe in at the 4 spot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's hauled in by Watanabe.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor.
Connects again from distance.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often.
And the confidence he has, the confidence his coaches have in him, he's in the company of great shooters like Curry and Hart.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hart the pass to Randall. And here comes the break. Here's A-Train. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And the NBA, Brent, doing away with positions for the votes from all-NBA teams. We could see some interesting all-NBA teams now, though, with that in mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin, especially in a game that is dominated by wings and guards because of player movement and three-point shooting. But I love it. You're rewarding the guys who have had phenomenal seasons and are deserving of that kind of recognition.
Hits it from three-point range.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Grimes. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Hart. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. 3-pointer. The rebound by Medu. Medu's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. A-Train, good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. Phoenix making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Metu. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Watanabe. And Okogie subbed in for Goodwin. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. You just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
Shot clock at 5. Quickly kicks to Randall. Offline with his 3.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
There's the pass to Hart. A-Train pulls it in.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Hart. Barrett wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb. Barrett's got 27 points.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Fires the 3. And another 3 for New York.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The Suns making a change here. Wainwright's checked in. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And here's Randall. Pass to Robinson. Releases. Out to Barrett. Shoots the 3. Hands it from downtown. Barrett's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks.
And Barrett's teammates love it when he looks to shoot from the corner. They know how dangerous he can be from deep.
There's a screen. Inside, Wainwright. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Tries again. Here's Robinson. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Here's A-Train. And he drops in the layup off the glass. A-Train's got 32 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Barrett. Lots of room. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for A-Train.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on it.
Making every effort to put this game
on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Hart. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. A-Train can't get it to drop. Feeds it to Barrett. And the layup is good. 32 points for R.J. Barrett.
R.J.'s instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd.
My boy MP, he know what he doing. He gonna get his by any means necessary. Most definitely.
Player of the Month award. By the time this kid retires, he'll probably have more Player of the Month award than there are months in the year. That kid is that good. MP is a beast.
Have a great game, man. Lighten the beam tonight, MP. Nope.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his three. RJ, when we talk about the Boston Celtics, they've transformed into a real heavyweight out east.
Oh, they are a dominant team out east. One of the dominant teams in this league. Look, they have so much young talent and talent that they drafted and developed. This group, their only job is to contend for championships.
Good D by Holiday. Tatum, that's for two. And Holmgren pulls it down. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Thunder. Holiday with the three. Boston, no good that time either. A three ball. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know, when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Damn. And with his length, it's easy to see why Holmgren's such an effective shot runner.
That was really weird.
Here's Tatum. Last game, 26 points. From the arc. And late in the regular season, Greg, in your decade plus in the NBA, you were looking forward to the playoffs more often than not.
And as a player, you have to avoid that temptation to look ahead. But when you it's nicer to look forward to the playoffs than vacation.
White. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for
that
him,
was such a
it
good
would
move.
be
How
an
did I?
understatement.
Oh my God.
But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Misses the step back jump shot.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Well,
if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Oh, that was so cool.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
That was so nice.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Here's Porzingis.
Get it back, KP.
Porzingis.
So big, boy.
And talk about persistence. Porzingis just
stream.
being a bully on the offensive glass and punishing the opposition.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Holmgren in the corner. Wallace outside. Left side, Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Holmgren. Porzingis with the rebound.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them.
Oh, I just did what I do to you. Draw the shooting
Boston's
foul.
shooting their first free throws of the night.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Baby.
He hits both from the stripe.
I know you would have laughed if he missed.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Oh, that's insane.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this season.
Oh, let's go, Porzingis.
Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Williams.
Good defense, Al.
Sent back by Horford. The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
I feel like I give this to Tatum for the buzzer beater.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
So at the end of one. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, given the
Omar,
game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way
play?
they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Tatum's shot is off.
I'm off tomorrow.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be
might have plans with
on his
somebody,
drive.
but she doesn't know yet.
Checking in for the Celtics, number 30.
And Boston has possession.
Yeah, I tell you what, she has plans with somebody.
Tries from 10. Tatum's shot is off. Steps back. Three-pointer. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
RJ, a guy who will completely take over a game. Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he's got a deep bag. He's got an incredible talent, and every year he works to add to it.
And the Thunder, another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
It's good.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics trail by 9. The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
A 3 from Porzingis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
White drives in. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Fires from deep. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 12. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
Brown into the lane. And then Brown with the dunk.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Celtics on offense. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The rebound by the Celtics.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Fires for 3. Cans it from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30 points.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
They get it back. Horford from outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
And not every pig can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
It's up a 3. Offensive rebound. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Holiday. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Holmgren. Outside Holiday. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 20. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. On defense, the Thunder. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
Jason Tatum
gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 9.
A much-needed bucket after clanking their first 4 shots.
Holmgren wide open. And the Thunder another 3.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And the Celtics another three.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. The shot's good.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Pass to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Celtics trailed by 19. Brown outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And, Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 37 points for him. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Hayward on the wing. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Brown.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first. Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Williams for three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Shot from the inbound. Good work defensively by Horford.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Fires the three. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Pritchard. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pritchard's got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Wallace. Oh, Richard, the Celtics, an excellent defensive team. Very disciplined.
Yeah, you don't see them gamble for a lot of steals. They do a great job of just staying connected and challenging shots without foul.
Number 4.
Celtics trailed by 19 and stolen by Wallace. And the dunk by Wallace.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams with a clean look. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Horford. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Joe. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Thunder running away with this one. And for 2K. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And Boston with the rebound. Right side Tatum. Hayward with some nice D. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Okay, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
And Wiggins throws it down.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition. Wallace's shot is good.
Just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
Horford, no luck.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
They grab their own miss. And the basket by Tatum. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And that's good. Jason Tatum for 3. Tatum's got 20.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining the triple.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
A nice shot by Tatum.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. A special move before the shot.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Launches it. Tillman grabs the miss. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Count it. Good.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. There's the 3. Rebound, Boston. 1:43 left to play in the final quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 56 points in the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is active defense. Gilgeous-Alexander hustling to alter that shot. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Porzingis can't hit. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Williams. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Got a piece of it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside Williams. The tray. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the